for the interview segment of the competition.
Thalia Andrews, Miss North Union.
All right, Thalia, how are you doing this evening?
Doing fine.
All right, we have two questions for you. Your first is based on your biography. And then you could answer. All right? Your biography question is, Thalia, you mentioned in your biography that you are an aspiring police officer. How can the police and the community work to prevent crime and violence? I'm going to repeat the question. You mentioned in your biography that you are an aspiring police officer. How can the police and the community work to prevent crime and violence?
It is important for the community and the police to work together, building a good relationship, having their programs and informing the young people about the penalties that is in place so that it will lower the crime rate.
All right, thank you. First, I'm going to ask you twice. So this is a general question. Thalia, what has been your greatest achievement? What has been your greatest achievement?
I'm a really shy person, and standing before all these people tonight makes me so... I'm a very shy person, and standing before all these people tonight is one of my greatest achievements because I never know I would have ever entered a pageant.
Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your evening. All right, thank you, Thalia.
We now welcome on stage Miss Sabrina Brown. Good night, Sabrina, and how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a bit nervous.
So here I have two questions for you, and I will read them for you twice. The first one is your bio question, and the second would be a general question.
Okay.
Sabrina, you mentioned in your biography that you are interested. Sabrina, you mentioned in your biography that you are interested in becoming a boutique owner. What are some of the qualities of a successful entrepreneur? I will repeat. Sabrina, you mentioned in your biography that you are interested in becoming a boutique owner. What are some of the qualities of a successful entrepreneur?
An entrepreneur is a person who owns his or her own business. Some good qualities of a successful entrepreneur are: they must be risk takers, they must be creative, and they must be able to manage their money and time. I believe I would possess these qualities to become a successful entrepreneur in the near future? Sorry.
Thank you, Sabrina. What advice will you give to someone who is starting secondary school? I repeat, what advice will you give to someone who is starting secondary school?
Secondary school is very exciting. My advice I would give to someone who is starting secondary school, they should be focused, they should be a leader, and they should get into extracurricular activities. This would be my advice, because how one performs in secondary school determines their part of life they will take.
Thank you, Sabrina.
How are you, Alicia, this evening?
I'm feeling blessed and extremely beautiful.
All right, you are. You're looking beautiful. All right. I have two questions for you. The first will be based on your biography, and the other will be a general question. I'm going to ask you the question twice. This is based on your biography. The question is, Alicia, you mentioned in your biography that you had a short stint at the Our Lady of Guadalupe Home for Girls. What are some of the values that you learned at this institution? I'm going to repeat it again. You mentioned in your biography that you had a short stint at the Our Lady of Guadalupe Home for the Girls. What are some of the values that you learned at this institution?
To rehabilitate themselves. After spending 3 years at the Our Lady of Guadalupe Home for Girls, self-control, communication, and working with different people from different backgrounds are some of the values that I learned. And these values I will take with me throughout my lifetime.
Thank you. Thank you. But I got it open now. All right. So this is your general question, and I'm going to ask you twice. What is the most important lesson your parents taught you? What is the most important lesson your parents taught you?
My parents has taught me many important lessons, but the most important lessons they taught me was to never let anyone feel or make you feel any less than you are. And this is something I would like to advise to every young person out there.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the evening. All right. Contestant number 4.
Good night, Leonce. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm very nervous.
I have 2 questions for you, and I'll repeat both questions. The first one is from your biography. Leonce, you mentioned in your biography that you are an aspiring teacher. What can you do to improve education in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? I repeat, Leonce, you mentioned in your biography that you are an aspiring teacher. What can you do to improve education in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Deontay, you mentioned in your biography that you are an aspiring teacher. What can you do to improve education in St. Vincent and the Grenadines?
I believe that I can improve education in St. Vincent and the Grenadines by placing tutoring groups in every community for children who do not have access to
What can be done to decrease the rate of teenage pregnancy? I repeat, what can be done to decrease the rate of teenage pregnancy?
Teenage pregnancy can be decreased by parents teaching their children to abstain from sexual activities.
Thank you, Deontay Davis.
Doing this evening.
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Shafika, I have two questions for you. The first is based on your biography. And I'm going to ask the question twice. All right? Shafika, you mentioned in your biography that you are a preschool teacher. Do you believe that the education of our youngest generation can be enhanced by parental involvement? Shafika, you mentioned in your biography that you are a preschool teacher. Do you believe that the education of our youngest generation can be enhanced by parental involvement?
Are a gift from God. We should love and cherish them. I believe that the importance of parental involvement can be the effort that parents put in their child's life by attending PTA meetings, going out to sports activities, and helping them with their own homeworks. That will have a few behavioral of their children and have a better education.
All right, thank you. Just $1 million to begin your own charity in any location across the country. What will it be and why? If you have $1 million to begin your own charity in any location across the country, what would it be and why?
Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. If I had $1 million to open my own charity, it would be an orphanage for children. They are our future for our country, and they should be given equal opportunities and to be well-rounded adults.
Thank you.
Nicole Stevens. Good night, Nicole, and how are you feeling?
Good night, and I am fine.
So I have two questions here for you. One from your biography, the other is a general question. Each question I will repeat. Biography that you are a budding pediatrician. Why? I repeat, you mentioned in your biography that you are a budding pediatrician. What do you think can be done? What do you think is important to take care of children? Okay, there's an error there, so I have to correct that. Sorry. I'll repeat it. Nicole, you mentioned in your biography that you are a budding pediatrician. Why do you think that it is important to care?
If children are not well taken care of, they can't be progressive citizens of the society. After all, they are a future doctor, lawyers, or pilots. I've chosen the field of pediatrics so I can take care of sick children. I believe in doing so, they can help in the growth and development of our nation.